Welcome everyone, it's time for a Princess Cruises special now with news that they have just launched fabulous itineraries right the way into 2027, and as always here at Cruise First, we're getting you ahead of the rest with the early bird deals.
We sure are. Plus we've got some lovely getaways coming up for next year too. So if you fancy the Caribbean and the Bahamas with all the swinging palm trees and cocktails, then do stick around. We also have an amazing Australia and Tasmania explorer for next November for those of you just longing for a trip to Oz.
Yeah, I think that's all of us really, isn't it? So we have lots to do. Let's get started straight away. We're off to Canada and New England on a newly launched season of getaways on the Regal Princess between August and October in 2027. So we've chosen the 28th of October as the feature date for the offer, and we'll fly you first over to New York to start this 10-night break, enjoying a 2-night stay in the fabulous Big Apple.
Oh yes, 2 nights in New York really means diving straight into the city's energy and wandering through Times Square on your first evening there would be a wonderful thing to do. Heading to a rooftop bar perhaps for a skyline view. You know, the next day heading over the Brooklyn Bridge and seeing Williamsburg, and then maybe back into Chelsea Market, Statue of Liberty. You can do a lot in 2 days actually. Then it's time to cruise on board Regal Princess for 7 nights. We'll be cruising out of 8th Street Manhattan or Jersey Red Hook, one of those great sail outs, and you will actually get to go past the Statue of Liberty and under the Brooklyn Bridge, which is amazing. Wow, Princess is everybody's favorite classic cruise line. They are multi-award winning. They've won on so many different levels, best beds at sea, best pizza, all kinds of different menus as well that have been curated by the world's top chefs. It's incredible, it really is. And there's a reason why so many passengers come back year after year to enjoy Princess. I mean, it's reliable, it's elegant, it's sophisticated, but also keeping up with modern trends in the cruising world. For example, you have got your medallion, which enables you to open your stateroom door, order drinks, interact with screens around the ship. It just makes for so much easier planning when you're on board the ship as well. What you just saw right there, by the way, lobster night in the main dining room. You don't have to pay any extra to enjoy lobster on a cruise ship. How amazing is that? You can literally order 2 lobsters if you want to. And they do the baked Alaska night. They do lots of theme nights in the main dining room that are part and parcel of your cruise experience. And if this is your very first cruise, wow, you'll be blown away. You will be absolutely blown away by the experience. This ship as well, really beautifully designed, lots of gorgeous glass and open spaces. You've got the sea walk where you can walk over the ocean. You've got literally 200-meter drops down to the ocean. Then they have the Discovery at Sea program. This is great actually. It lets you stargaze on the top deck and enjoy presentations about the world and the ocean. And of course, Princess's iconic movies under the stars, a really lovely thing to do at this time of year too, is that we're getting nice and cozy, won't it, out there with the blankets. I could just imagine that crisp feeling of autumn in the air, and you are feeling, and they do have the retractable roofs of course on board too, so you know, weather dependent, as you are going to be there in the fall, as they call it, in fall, as they call it over in the States, autumn as we call it.
Yeah.
A wonderful time to enjoy Canada and New England, and these are limited cruises. It's only a month this season pretty much, so it's one of my favourite itineraries of all time. Doing on Princess, I mean, they're so well versed at this part of the world too. You can expect wine pairings and certain food pairings are dependent on where you are cruising into, as they source locally a lot of the time. Let's not forget though, the Broadway caliber shows, the West End caliber shows you'll be enjoying in the theatre every single night of your cruise, not just one night. Look at that Fountain Light show. There's no other ship at sea that does that, right? That's just like the Bellagio fountains in Vegas. It is incredible. Right, so we are cruising out of New York, and the first port we're going to be heading into is lovely Newport in Rhode Island. Yes, beyond the Gilded Mansions, you can see the graffiti caves on the Cliff Walk and Goat Island as well, and maybe take a tour of the Breakers and Marble House whilst you're there. That would be a great one to do. Speak to the team on board about that. Next up, it's Boston, which hides lots of little kind of oddities around every corner. You might find the Great Molasses Flood Site and giant milk bottle statue near the waterfront will be interesting. Head to the Freedom Trail as well. Take a guided guided walk through there. Then it's Portland, which has lovely cobblestone streets leading to, this is interesting, the world's only cryptozoology museum. Fascinating to explore that. Maybe you're going to head down to the lighthouses as well for some lovely views over the area. Then we're into St. John's in Canada. Here the Bay of Fundy is spectacular. You can see some of the views there. The tides are immense. They force the rivers to reverse. That's the reversing falls. So interesting to learn about that on excursion. I'd recommend that. Then it's Halifax, which gives you a lot of contrast. You've got the Titanic graves actually there that you can visit. And you've also got the Gaelic fiddles where you can see on the waterfront swaying deep into the night. I mean, it's just an amazing port to explore. Then we're back into New York where you'll disembark and we'll fly you back to the UK after this lovely exploration of Canada and New England in the autumn. Imagine the coloured leaves you're going to be seeing as well.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's a fascinating part of the world as well. And you can go earlier in the summer, or you can go, at this time where you're kind of peak fall season, where everything has changed colour, and you get these wonderful goldens and rich reds as well. It's amazing. You know how the leaves change here in the UK, and it is pretty magical for what is not the brightest time of the year. It's lovely. So a lovely adventure, and I think this is part of the world that so many people want to go and see. We're certainly seeing a lot more wonderful itineraries in this part of the world as well. Go and see those magical destinations in Canada and New England as well, everyone having its own kind of hotspots and character as well. So we've got your flights to and from New York, a 2-night stay there, and your week-long luxury cruise with Princess all included, and that's full board for you as well. Check out the price tag. This is really good, considering today deposits only, because we are securing for, well, the best part of 2 years away, and that is a really good opportunity actually to lock that in right now with a deposit, just £199 each to grab the deal, and that does include your flights to and from New York and a wonderful stay in New York. You can make it longer if you want to, that's not a problem. Just add it on with the team when you call, and then you've got that 7-night cruise on Regal Princess as well. Let's take a look at the upgrades for this cruise then, and the package itself is available on other dates from August through to October in 2027. We are getting you ahead of the crowds now to get it booked with a low deposit. Obviously price varies by date, so if you want to check out the other dates, then call the team on 0800 953 4700. And there are also other Canada and New England cruises on the Caribbean Princess from Boston for 10 and 11 night cruises, which include overnights in Quebec City as well. So if you want more details of those, they're all available to book today with low deposits. Just talk to the team on 0800 953 4700 and we will get you all sorted on that. Again, it's a wonderful, wonderful part of the world. And if you want to make your cruise all inclusive, of course, with Princess, and this is across the fleet, then of course Princess Plus and Princess Premier are your best friends, because what they do is they take lots and lots of different aspects of premium upgrades and put them all into one package price. So let's take Princess Premier, which is the kind of grander of the two, if you like. So it's a full drinks package. It's Wi-Fi for 4 devices, your gratuities, Ocean Now and room service delivery without extra charges, which is great. Unlimited casual dining and specialty dining meals. Now that's worth its weight in gold, let me tell you. You also have Shore excursion credit of up to $300 per guest. And you get a professional photo package as well, unlimited digital and 3 physical prints and reserved theatre dining. That's all for £75 per person per day. Or of course you've got the Princess Plus to have a look at as well. And they are great value. Both of those are immense value for money. They are superb. So if you're interested in those, just call the team and let us know. If you want to know more about those packages as well, again, talk to the team. Now, something that always brings a little bit of extra sunshine into these slightly darker days, then how about a Cruise1st brochure? They come out every few weeks and they are full of brilliant ideas. They are full of pictures of blue skies and sunny beaches as well, And that's a reason to have it alone, let alone the great offers that are inside it as well. If you would like one, they are free, and all you need to do is give us a call on 0800 953 4700, and they come out, as I say, every few weeks, and they should be on your coffee table, because it's a good way of dropping a big hint to the other half that we need a holiday.
Yes.
That's the thing to do, isn't it? Just subtle hints, I like to say.
Absolutely. Yeah. You've got to give the subtle, sometimes the bigger hints.
This is what you need to look at.
Well, next, it's time for a winter getaway to the Bahamas in the Caribbean, including the chance to enjoy Princess Cruises' private island resort on board the newest addition to the fleet, the Star Princess. Now, we've got dates this winter and next winter for this package, and we've chosen the 29th of October next year for our feature price. And your 10-night start by jetting stateside to Miami first and lapping up the Sunshine Coast with a 2-night hotel stay, which is the perfect start to any cruise, if you ask me. Miami, oh my goodness, I love this city so much. Banyan trees twist around century-old villas in old Miami and little Cuba. But then you've also got the fresh, exciting, vibrant buzz of South Beach. You've got to try the Cuban coffee, which is a coffee so strong it's called rocket fuel, whilst you're down there for sure, and the Cuban sandwich as well. Then it's time to cruise on board the brand new Star Princess for
Ta-da.
7 nights. Yes, new, fresh, exciting Princess. Oh, I can't think of anything better. Now, this is going to be absolutely epic because it's sphere class. So they have this incredible dynamic entertainment venue, as you see right there, which changes daytime to nighttime. During the day you might find some activities and games, and at night there's going to be incredible celebrations and shows and parties and all of that fun stuff taking place in the sphere as well, alongside so many different options for eating and drinking you can't even imagine. Well, let's just give you a couple of highlights, shall we? It's a long, long list. You could be enjoying delicious food in the World Fresh Marketplace, which is the buffet. That's all included, by the way, alongside the Amalfi, your 3-level main dining room. But when it comes to specialty, Kai sushi is delicious. So is Ocean Terrace for sushi and cocktails. Alfredo's, that's my favorite. The calzone in there is first rate. It's so delicious. O'Malley's Irish Pub too, if you want to have some good kind of comfort food. This is the place to go for your fish and chips, your drunken mussels. All that sounds good, doesn't it? Guinness chocolate cake. Now we're talking. So much more. Spellbound by Magic Castle as well. But this is an immersive dining experience. You have magicians, imaginative cocktails and themed dishes like vanishing jumbo shrimp with bewitched bunny key lime pie.
That sounds good.
It does, doesn't it?
Isn't it beautiful as well?
Yeah.
The ship itself, the
Wow.
decor, the space that you have as well. Really new and exciting for Princess as well. All your familiar favourites are on board, but it's just got that absolute wow factor.
Yes.
It really has.
Yes. We're cruising out of Fort Lauderdale, and first up, we have got a stay in beautiful Princess Keys. Now, on Princess Keys, it's the private bohemian retreat of Princess Cruises. Powder white sands, water so clear you'll see fish darting at your feet. You're going to find stingray encounters on offer, lookout tower, secluded coves, which you can reach only by kayak, by the way, that you can rent. This is a paradise reserved entirely for Princess guests, just for you. The reef is perfect in the Bahamas. You can snorkel with turtles, you can have a private bungalow. Oh, it's going to be amazing. Then we're into Amber Cove in the Dominican Republic, where the mountains tumble straight out of these lovely turquoise bays, and you might want to zip line over the jungle. That's incredible. Or ride horses through coastal villages, and you can book an excursion with the team on board before you head ashore. Then we're into Grand Turk in the Caicos, Turks and Caicos, and this is again amazing for snorkeling, for diving, for glass bottom boat or kayaking, and you can also just enjoy the shopping that is right there at the terminal. A couple of days at sea sees us back into Fort Lauderdale, where you'll disembark, and we will fly you back to the UK, or speak to the Cruise1st team if you want to extend your stay a little bit and have a cheeky holiday in Miami, Fort Lauderdale, maybe even New York. It's just a short flight away.
Do you know something I saw actually on TV only this morning on Good Morning Britain, which I love if I ever wake up first thing in the morning? There was a recent survey of over 50s in the UK, and it was all about what was in their kind of top 5 in their bucket list. And I think number 2 was a med cruise. People wanted to do that, people who hadn't done it before as well. And somewhere around number 4 or number 5 of that list, and I think there was something like 20 in the list or something, was a Caribbean cruise. And I couldn't believe, the more I look into and the longer I work in this industry, the more I realise that more of us haven't been on a Caribbean cruise than have been, which I always thought would be the other way around. I always think that, you know, like if you were ever going to take a cruise and you've been cruising for a long, long time, you go straight to the Caribbean. And yet there are thousands of people, hundreds of thousands of people, if not millions, right here in the UK who have never ever taken a Caribbean cruise. And honestly, you just don't know what you are missing. It is as dreamy as you imagine and as you see in the pictures when you're watching the channel as well. So if you've been sitting there for years and years and years sitting on a plan, then this could be brilliant. And the new Princess ships are, honestly, they are just stunning. And they're so easy. You can go from never having cruised before, to go straight onto a Princess ship. Everything you need is there. It's in the palm of your hand in terms of an app, so you know where everything is and when everything's happening and where it is and when it is and all of that kind of stuff. They make it so simple. So you shouldn't think, well, I don't know what to do on a cruise, because you don't need to know what to do on a cruise. You just follow the tide, pardon the pun. Lovely big choice of bigger venues on board as well. So if you cruise Princess a lot, you've got to try these ships. They are brilliant. More dining choices than before and the most awesome spaces to enjoy entertainment and just being in as well. So this is your Caribbean and Bahamas getaway for next winter with return flights, a 2-night Miami stay and a week on the hottest ticket in town on the brand new Star Princess. And of course we have got special price tags because we are Cruise1st and we book a lot of Princess cruises. So that is the whole jolly lot for you. And deposits today, just £199 each to get that price locked in, because that price tag will move, absolutely will move, and it'll only go in one direction, and that's up. So take advantage of the offer that we have got for you right now with a low deposit. And also remember that the package that we've got here is also available this year from November right the way through to March next year, and then again next winter from October through to March in 2027. Now our feature date has an absolutely awesome price tag, so grab it today. And if you want prices for the other dates that are available, that's the magic number you need. 0800 953 4700 is all the details of how you get on your cruise. And isn't it nice to say, I really do, I believe this more and more, isn't it nice to say when you get back from your holiday, even before you've gone, to be honest, as soon as you've got your holiday booked, don't you go around telling anyone that will listen, oh yeah, we're going on a Caribbean cruise.
Yeah.
We're going to the Caribbean. Yeah, it was a wonderful ship, brand new ship actually. We saw it on the TV. It's absolutely brilliant. The price we got was just brilliant. You'll be telling anyone that will listen. You'll tell the woman behind the post office counter when you're buying some stamps or whatever it is that you're doing. You'll just tell everyone. And then there's the legacy that it leaves behind as well, all those wonderful memories when you come back. You'll be telling everybody about that as well. And of course, you'll have lots of sunny, white powder sand beach photo shots of you and the other half. You know what, you're in the Caribbean, it's the easiest place to take your first cruise because it's casual pretty much all the way. Yeah, you can get dressed up on board if you want to, you don't have to at all. You can just have the most amazing time. Now, the reason we all watch this channel is all about securing the very, very best prices available in the UK for your cruise getaways. It's what we do here at Cruise1st.
With 25 years of travel expertise, when booking with Cruise1st, you can be sure that you're dealing with the cruise specialists. We work with all the major cruise lines to bring you the most comprehensive selection of exclusive deals you won't find anywhere else. We can tailor-make the perfect holiday for you, adding hotel stays and exciting land tours so you can fully immerse yourself in the destinations you're visiting. As a fully bonded member of APTA and ATOL Protected, you have the peace of mind that your booking is always safe with us. We've been here on your TV screens for over a decade, making us the longest-running cruise channel in the UK. We make it easy to budget for your dream holiday. With many of our deals, just pay a deposit today and you then have until your due date to pay the balance. Plus, we're one of the highest rated cruise agents on Trustpilot, with over 7,000 independent reviews. This all means that you can be fully confident when booking your next exciting adventure with Cruise1st.
Absolutely. So we're cruising with Princess in this show, and our final journey takes us to Australia and Tasmania.
Yeah, mate. Now we're talking.
Yes.
This is going to be amazing. We can explore down under on the Grand Princess next November. We will fly you first to incredible Sydney to enjoy the sun, the views, the beaches and the vibes as you enjoy a 2-night city stay in the Emerald City. Now, it is cold and miserable back home, but it is summer down under. Exactly. Now, Sydney is an iconic city where there are tons of surprises around every corner. You can watch the sunrise over the Opera House. You could take a lovely boat tour of the harbour and head on up to Taronga Zoo and Manly Beach as well. Perhaps wander the historic district of the Rocks and Laneways and see the incredible Aboriginal art in the Royal Botanical Gardens. The Royal Botanical Gardens in Sydney are spectacular.
Good view from there as well.
Yes, you can sip cocktails in the Sky Tower, head on down to Darling Harbour as well after hours for some lovely dining, and maybe even climb the Sydney Harbour Bridge. You can do a real adventure climb as well. Then it's time to cruise on board Grand Princess for 12 nights, which is a perfect amount of time to explore Australia and indeed Tasmania. Lovely length of cruise, and this is the best way to do it on Princess. I tell you what, they've been coming down under for a long time, and they are so well versed, and all the crew on board as well will have recommendations for you, which is great. That's one thing I love about cruising. It's getting to talk to other passengers and crew about maybe these secret little destinations that they like to see ashore, and you can indeed explore. And even before you head ashore, you can kind of virtually explore what's on offer with the shore excursions and plan your days in port as extensively or as little as you want. Maybe you're going to get to it. Maybe there's a port on the itinerary you're thinking, well, I'm not going to have any plans for that port. We're just going to wander outside. But there might be another one, particularly when you're heading to the Barrier Reef, that you want to really make sure you have the best tour for. Maybe you're going to do a helicopter tour or something. You can get that all booked in advance. You don't even have to think about anything when you head ashore, which is great.
You're going to be meeting some Aussies as well on board, aren't you? Because, there will be locals who will be taking this cruise as well.
Yes.
So you'll probably get some really, really good ideas from them because they'll come from right the way across Australia as well, won't they?
Yeah, absolutely. All the while enjoying world-class dining, fantastic entertainment, indulgent pampering in the spa, should you want it. They have a full-service spa and gym and exercise classes on offer. And then, of course, countless amounts of pools and hot tubs out on deck for you. Now, the staterooms on Princess, they've won awards for their mattresses, for their beds as well. They are so comfortable. Maybe you want to upgrade and get yourself a mini suite on this adventure. That would just be amazing, wouldn't it? Enjoying award-winning entertainment in the theatre with the signature cast who, create these amazing Broadway caliber shows, and they really just are amazing because you're going to see flying acts, you're going to see all of this elaborate production that makes you just, in awe of the fact that you're at sea and this is happening. Other entertainment venues for you as well, where you can take it easy and watch live music. So we are cruising out of Sydney. And first up, we're going to enjoy a day at sea before we head into fabulous Melbourne, which is the cosmopolitan and cultural capital of Oz, without a shadow of a doubt. Street art, great cafes, Victorian arcades and architecture. And you can head on out on the Great Ocean Road on tour. It's great. Then we're into Kangaroo Island, which is really a nature paradise. Wild kangaroos and koalas roam, sea lions laze on the beach, and you'll see remarkable rock formations too. The Seal Bay tour is a nice one to do. Then it's Adelaide, which gives you culture and a great amount of natural beauty too. It's gateway to Barossa Valley, where you can sip bold Shiraz and enjoy pairings with cheese and things like that. That's a lovely excursion to do that one, Barossa. Then we're into Port Lincoln, which calls itself actually the seafood capital of Oz. Great for fresh oysters if you love that. And an excursion to do here would be cage diving with the great white sharks. That is on offer. If that's been on your bucket list, I know it's not for everyone.
You sure?
Then it's Hobart. I want to do it. Hobart pairs colonial architecture with beautiful art. There's a huge art scene, including the Mona Gallery there, and Mount Wellington is lovely to do. They have a cable car there. Then it's Port Arthur, and this is the natural, raw, beautiful sign of Tasmania. You can also learn about the penal settlement on a walking tour, because of course of the connection with the convicts from many years ago is interesting too. Then we're back into Sydney, where you'll disembark. There's a little kangaroo on the beach, and we will fly you back to Australia. We'll fly you back to the UK, but you might want to stay longer in Oz, and do speak to the team about that if you do want to extend your trip, maybe to visit relatives or friends.
I think just having that picture would make my life. Do you know what I mean? If you just saw that in reality, there is a kangaroo on a beach in Australia. I've got the picture. I think that would be life made, to be honest with you. I'd be very happy with that. This is a part of the world that so many people long to actually go and see, isn't it? You think about it. Anyone that has been there, I mean, the memories you come back with, of course, the amazing weather, the wildlife, the kangaroos, the cuddling of a koala. I want a koala. It's all yours on this trip, isn't it, for next November? With a stay in Sydney and 12 nights of Grand Princess luxury cruising around Australia and Tasmania. You've gone all that way. You want to see as much as you possibly can, and without spending tens of thousands of pounds as well, because look at this. This is so good for the price tag. It's a thrill of a trip. It hits lots of different Australian cities and places all in one holiday without multiple packing and repacking and all the rest of it. The destination comes to you while you party, dance, swim, lounge, relax, enjoy and look forward to the next place. Remember, you can get the adventure started today with a deposit of just £199 each, and we will get you booked, and you will love it, I'm absolutely sure. What's not to love about Australia, right? Here's all the details you need to get booked. If you've been thinking about it and dreaming about it, maybe you are thinking honeymoon territory. Maybe this just works out really nicely. It doesn't have to be the first time you've been on honeymoon either. You could have been married 35 years and say, should we have another honeymoon? Should we go to Australia? Should we make it a really special one? Why not? Who needs an excuse these days? I mean, it used to be the fact, didn't it, that we would save and save and save. We always put a few pounds away every month and and we're saving and saving and saving for this, that and the other. Actually, these days, it's all about just living, isn't it? And just doing it and saying, right, I've woken up this morning, that's a good start.
Yeah.
Now, let's get cruising on a wonderful ship with Princess. Let's get meeting new people and enjoying the most fascinating of places, whilst having all the fabulous entertainment and food and everything else that's laid on while you're on board. It's one of those holidays of dreams, isn't it? It really is.
Yeah.
And we'll take care of all of the legwork as well in terms of the booking, the arranging and all the rest of it. That's what we're for. And we're ABTA bonded and ATOL protected, so every penny that you spend in your package is completely and utterly protected, just as it has been for over 25 years with us here at Cruise1st. I have to tell you, with that one, with Australia, I think, job done.
That
job
price
done. Yes.
to go to Australia,
Yeah.
you wouldn't even get flights for at certain times of the year.
Yeah.
Flights, a stay in Sydney, and a whole cruise with all of your food, all of your entertainment, and so much more included. It's unreal. This is something we'd never ever have been able to envision even a few years ago. So that is value beyond measure. And you're going on Princess.
It's crazy.
It's incredible. So, like, for many people, like you were mentioning, this has been a bucket list, I'm sure, to go on over to Australia. And you probably never thought it would be possible for less than, I would say, even 10,000, you know? But this is a reality for you now. And I think, make it happen, get it in diary. Like you said, you know, it's not just about now you're saving for the future. You've got to embrace and take advantage of opportunities that are here right now.
Carpe diem, as I believe you always tell me. So give us a call. Let's get it sorted for you. 0800 953 4700. Stay right where you are, because we are back in just a couple of minutes with more fabulous choices.